Hey, I hope you're doing well. This is Rich, the Biz Grow Pro, and want to talk to you today about um, what's actually important. Um, it is hard as hell sometimes to focus, all right, and nobody talks about that fact. Straight up hardcore reality, all right. We just, we try to fight forward. Jay-Z, in his recent interview with David Letterman, talks about the fact that, there's this culture, especially with men, where we are not supposed to be emotional whatsoever, right? I can't see him coming down my eye, so I gotta make the song cry, and that's so on point on so many levels that we don't even pay attention to. You can't buy into, you can't subscribe to anything that doesn't serve you, right? Does it serve your personal growth? Does it serve your professional growth? In other words, does it help you achieve goals, right? Does it make you happy without hurting somebody else, right? Or without hurting you? I mean, our society is at such a point in its decay, in my opinion, that man, we fight for the legalization. The research on it is astounding. When it is between the marijuana that you smoke that's actually not good for you, and medical marijuana, which is like a visit to the herb store. Like, this is good stuff, and I don't smoke, but I'm not mad at you if you do, but at least be conscious about what you're doing and what you're not doing. Like, come on, Petey from around the corner sold it to you. You don't know what you're putting in your mouth, what you're inhaling into your lungs. You got to be conscious of whether or not the things you're engaging in are actually serving you, and serving you positively. Because if you're driven, and I'm assuming that everybody out there is, because you're on this channel, and as an entrepreneur, I really would prefer to talk to other entrepreneurs, other ambitious people. I would prefer to talk to you and figure out how you and I can really get down and dirty and really figure out how we can create some change in this society. Because, oh hey. Because it's that important that we really get clear on being about what we say we're all about. It's impossible to focus if everything coming your way is something that pulls your attention, is something that you react to. You can't afford that. I was with one of my dearest friends earlier, and I realized something. When you give yourself or open yourself up to an emotional reaction to the things that happen in life, the things that occur during the day, you are effectively, you're hurting yourself. You're hurting you, right? You're not hurting anybody else but you. And that makes absolutely no sense, right? Everything and anything that everybody has to say, everything that somebody has going on. Some people, most people have gone through some dark times, right? Most people have gone through some challenges. Everyone experiences dark times and everyone experiences challenges. But, some people go through them and some people get in them and just sit there. And that's not how you grow. That's not healthy. That doesn't bring about anything good in your life whatsoever. And when you're in it, though, you don't realize what you are or aren't doing. And it's really hard for the people close to you to say, yo, you gotta get up. You gotta fight through this. Right? But the people who do, those are your real friends. The people who love you enough to stay there. Even when you don't want to talk. You don't want no advice. Right? Your ears, your mind is closed off to everything. And all you want is something, which is dangerous because you are likely to get addicted to whatever that is. Because you're not actually going through the process of embracing the reality of what you're dealing with. All right? You gotta deal with it head on. You gotta deal with it head on, and the first step is realizing, yo, I'm in a bad place. Yo, financial stress is killing me. Yo, my girlfriend or my boyfriend left me, and honestly, it hurts. I don't know what to do. I can't take it. You all get counseling. If you can afford to get counseling. If you're a member of a church or some masjid or organization that can get you counseling. If you're not, tell a friend you need counseling. Research counseling options. Because you have to refocus. Alright? But it's impossible to refocus if you're not clear on where you are. What your reality is. It's an interesting era that we're living in. We are hypersensitive, especially here in America. We are hypersensitive. We are cool. Just in general, we're hyper emotional, man, and it's like, if you think of your emotions like currency, right? You would most likely start saving them and reserving them for your children, for your spouse or your significant other, for not your relatives, but your family, right? Those people who may or may not be related to you, who, man, they would ride with you through any storm and any weather. That's your family. I mean, just to sidebar and clarify some terms, you got relatives and you got family. Your relatives should not be able to push your emotional buttons, right? Your coworkers should not be able to push your emotional buttons. You should not care that much. Respect. You know? So what that means is you are hypersensitive and you take things personally when you shouldn't. I was talking to a guy I worked with for Michael Nutter named Alan one day, and we're talking about trust and politics, and he said, you can't trust anybody, and you got to realize that, and I was like, sadly, I disagree. I think you can trust people who exhibit character. He's like, but how do you know if it's authentic? And he's right. You never know. People will do some ill stuff. It's usually a product of their ignorance, right? They are ignorant to its potential, what they're doing's potential impact on you. They are ignorant to the fact that there are other people in the world besides themselves, aka they're a selfish bastard, male or female, right? Whatever. Realize that 90% of the time affecting you isn't about you at all. And then rock on. You stay focused on your goal. You exercise your faith, right? You be nice anyway. Recognize them, but be nice. Because the whole topic tonight is what? Stay focused. Get clear on where you are, who you are, what you're dealing with. And then get clear on where you're trying to go. So now I understand point A, who I am, authentically, in truth. Not my truth. My truth, that's spin. His truth, her truth, their truth, that's all spin. The truth is the truth. It holds up to any challenge. It is the truth. This shirt is red. That is the truth. Oh, well, that's not my truth. Oh, okay, so you lied to yourself, so we supposed to all believe you? No. So when somebody's going through something around you, right, pray for them. Think positively and see a positive in what they're dealing with, because only by thinking on the positive, focusing on the positive, and manifesting positively, right, do good things begin to grow. Good things require the soil of positive energy, positive thoughts, and hard work. And if you're not young, if you're rocking the gray hair, then you need to be working smart. Or give yourself a year of working hard and save up enough money so you can work smart. You can't afford yawning, getting old, see? You can't afford to play the game. And you can't afford to lose focus, right? You can't afford to be emotional about stuff that doesn't serve the greater mission. You just can't. No. Dead that. Okay? You can't afford that. It can't be part of your plan. You can't afford to spend thought currency or emotional currency on anything that's not moving you forward. What's the 5x5 rule say? Don't spend more than 5 minutes thinking about anything that doesn't serve your 5-year plan. If you exercise that, focusing on what you're trying to accomplish, where you're trying to get to, like, it'll be crystal clear for you. Crystal clear. Look, it's. I guess, I don't know. For me, I don't know if it was the challenges that I've been through that did it, or becoming a grandpa that did it. But what is actually important is, like, it's becomes clearer every day to me. You know, love on the people you love. Work on the things that will move you forward. And everything else, you just pray about. Because you can't care. A friend is going through something. Can you do anything about it? No. Okay. They're upset. They're really anxious and stressing and all. Can you do anything to change that? No. Okay. You try to talk them through it, and now they get mad at you. Well, did they ask you to talk them through it? No. Okay. Pray, and then mind your business. If they ask you for help, do what you can do. Don't promise and not deliver, right? Don't ever do that. In business and personal, never promise and not deliver. But you got to be careful with your time, your thinking, and your feelings. Because those are currency. And 3, your time. As if all 3 are forms of currency. Focusing and moving forward towards your goal will not be hard. All right? Look, appreciate those of you who logged on. We're coming to you at, I'm thinking like 10 o'clock from now on Mondays. Not waking up anybody in the morning. And if you're anything like me, when you wake up, you're, gospel music and a bowl of oatmeal with raisins, and you're trying to get busy. You're trying to move forward, get your day started. But, takeaways from tonight. How do I focus? You focus by managing your emotional currency, your thought currency, and the currency of your time. All right? Be a miser with these 3 things. Invest them wisely. And the return on investment will be you moving towards your focus, you moving towards your goals. Try it. We'll talk next week about how it's going. Rich Laster, Bizro Pro. Love you. Peace.